Hello, I'm Bernie Ní Fhlatharta from the Connacht Tribune. Now here's a look at some of the stories we have for you in the paper this week. Turf cutting has resumed for a third year on Galway's prescribed bogs in contravention once again of the EU Habitats Directive. We visited bogs in Clonmoylan and Boroughter near Clymer, where owners admitted they hired contractors to work from dawn to dusk over 2 days to cut their turf banks. In fact, they say they've cut more this year than they had in the last 3 years, and now it is drying and awaiting collection. We have loads of images from this week's hugely emotional opening of the National Organ Donor Commemorative Garden in Quincentennial Park on Salt Hills Seafront. This is a project that began in tragedy when Martina and Dennis Goggin lost their only son, 26-year-old Eamon, in a car accident in 2006. They donated his organs in accordance with his wishes, but they wanted to do more than that. And this Circle of Life garden is that lasting memorial. Hundreds turned out for this opening, and those joining Martina and Dennis included top transplant surgeon and former Dublin football star David Hickey, Joe Brawley, who donated his own kidney last year, and so many who had either received donated organs themselves or the family of donors. An emotional day for so many, Martina and Dennis in particular, but a fitting memorial to Eamon and to those who gave the gift of life in their own passing. We've loads of election coverage as polling day draws ever nearer, including a breakdown on the field of 74 candidates contesting the 39 seats of Galway County Council. Lovely story about two young boys from Headford. 7-year-old Cian McGough, whose first day's fishing ever saw him land an 11.5-pound pike that was nearly as big as himself, while his 9-year-old brother Conor wasn't far behind him with a huge 5.5-pound trout. Talk about beginner's luck. We've an interesting feature about the upsurge in craft beers, particularly in the city and county. And in sport, it's another busy weekend on the club hurling front, with former All-Ireland champions St Thomas's battling for survival at a very early stage in the championship. That's one of 5 games down for decision, and they are all previewed on our sports pages. We have that and lots more in this week's edition of the Connacht Tribune, which is in the shops since Thursday morning. And don't forget, you can download our new app.